love looking at travel brochures and dreaming of places that I'd love to visit, planning a holiday. What an exciting adventure. Well, the young man in our story this week had a great adventure. Well, it didn't end up so great. You see, he asked his dad to get his inheritance now. So he took what was his and he went and he blew it. He had a wonderful time partying, lots of friends. That is, until all the money ran out. And he realised that he had no friends, no money, and he was all alone. He actually found himself working on a pig farm in conditions that were far worse than even his father's own hired hands experienced. How did he get here? Well, step by step, choice after choice. He took the bold move of deciding to go home. As he approached home, his father had been waiting for him and came running to greet him. His father could have had so many different decisions that he could have made, but he chose to fight for his heart. That means to fight for what matters most. He wanted to restore the relationship that he had with his son. And his son received grace, something great that he really didn't deserve. His father celebrated because he was home. We asked your kids what they thought grace meant. And one of the main things they said was the prayer that you say before you enjoy a family meal together. I wonder how many of you say the same thing meal after meal. So being grateful for what God has provided for us, we can be far more creative when we stop and really think about it and plan it out. I wonder if you take this time this week to write down an individual prayer each of how grateful you are for the grace that God has shown to you. Then when you gather for your family meal, one of you can take the opportunity to read that. You see, when our children stop and think about the grace that God has shown them, and indeed the grace that you show them time and time again, they realise that gifts are given to them that they don't deserve. They understand more of your love and understand more of God's love because He provides so much for us. So as you pray these prayers together, remember grace is more than just a prayer. It is a gift from God. It is something great that we don't deserve. And our response is a heart of gratitude. When we understand what grace really is, it affects the way we live and the choices we make. Let's see how much grace we can show this week in our home.